Hey, it's Kant. A few weeks ago I heard that Jamiroquai was playing all over Europe. Let's go to Amsterdam to see a Jamiroquai concert and see what there's worth discovering on the way.
Federal regulations require all.
This trip started with a flight to Boston to connect with the overnight to Dublin. I love that feeling of finally taking off and settling in, knowing the long day ahead is part of the experience. Even with the hours in the air, the energy you arrive with is unmatched. It's that moment of leaving everything behind, getting comfortable, and realizing an adventure is officially underway. Well, welcome to Dublin, Ireland. Let's see if we can get downtown using public transportation. After getting to the Temple Bar district, I stopped for a traditional Irish breakfast at O'Riordan's. It was warm, simple, and exactly what I needed after traveling. Sitting, slowing things down, and starting the day this way felt like the right introduction to Dublin. Walking down the street in Dublin, Ireland, looks like I'm going the right place. The right way anyway. Sign up ahead says Guinness Storehouse. We'll see what that's all about.
When he signed this lease for 9,000 years. We're honouring that commitment and vision as we stand here today in this magnificent building, the Guinness Storehouse, which houses all its history and memorabilia.
Guinness Storehouse is pretty cool. They're playing this like ethereal music and stuff with the water and the lights. It's almost like futuristic, you know. It's interesting to think Guinness has been around for so long, hundreds of years, or at least over 100, I'm sure. The Guinness Storehouse experience is in multiple levels.
Level 2 are the tasting rooms. Level 3 is our world-famous advertising and branding. Level 4 are the upgraded experiences of Stouty and or Guinness Academy. Level 5 are the bars and restaurants. And your tour terminates at level 7 at the world-famous Gravity Bar.
It's pretty cool. It's like amusement park vibes out here. Kind of see why this is such a big draw. I mean, there are like hundreds of people out here, lines along to get into this place. So it kind of goes to show that reach. You don't even have to be a drinker or like it to be familiar or to recognize it. You know, it's pretty cool. Growing up, Guinness was always around. I never imagined that I'd be here, but here I am.
Provided that you're over the age of 18, which is the legal drinking age here in Ireland.
1, 2, 3, Sláinte! Enjoy, guys.
Turns out I've been drinking Guinness wrong for a long time. The Guinness Storehouse is one of those places that feels like a must when you're in Dublin. Learning the history, walking through the process, and ending with a view of the city from above made it an easy stop to enjoy. So far getting around Dublin's been pretty easy. This is kind of a quick hit, so we're going to see if we can do as much as we possibly can. St. Patrick's Cathedral was a place I really wanted to take my time with. The moment I stepped inside, everything felt quieter. The scale of it is impressive, but it's the atmosphere that stands out the most. This cathedral has been here for centuries, and you can feel that history as you walk through. It's named after St. Patrick, Ireland's patron saint, and it stands near the site where he's believed to have baptized people long ago. I found myself moving slowly, reading plaques, looking up at the details, and just taking it all in. It's the kind of place that makes you pause, not just to see it, but to feel connected to the history and stories that have passed through these walls. A short walk away from St. Patrick's Cathedral is Dublin Castle. Parts of it are currently under renovation, but even so, it still quietly carries a lot of weight. Walking around the grounds, you're reminded that this is a place that's constantly evolving, preserving its past while adapting to the present. You're hanging out on Liffey River, some kind of river in Dublin. Go everywhere. The River Liffey runs straight through the city, and I spent some time just walking along it. It feels like everything eventually leads back here. Watching people cross the bridges, seeing old buildings beside newer ones, and listening to the city move around it. The Liffey feels like a constant presence. Calm at times, busy at others, but always part of Dublin's rhythm.
You understand? When you enjoy.
I'm at the Wellington Temple Bar in Dublin, Ireland, and this is quite possibly the smallest hotel room I've ever had. That's the bathroom door. So there's a bathroom there. Tell you the bathroom can actually be about the size of the room. And I'm only mildly exaggerating. The bathroom is huge. At reception, they told me the room is wheelchair accessible, but just to let you know, it doesn't mean that it takes away from the size of the room. I was like, uh-oh. Anyhow, let's take a look. Like I said, I think the bathroom is almost the size of the room itself. Typical Euro wet shower. Take a shower, everything gets wet. And that's the room. Interesting city view. See people walking by. Lots of bars. Bring that down. That's it. I think this room was something like $150 a night. Small, but it'll get the job done. My journey to see Jamiroquai continues in the next episode. Thank you so much for coming along. If you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe. It makes a big difference. Till next time, stay grounded, stay grateful, and go everywhere.